Hi. It was during the Christmas holiday when a young married woman named Marian got the sad news that her husband was killed during a combat mission. Marian, who was 4 months pregnant at the time, was devastated by the news. Unfortunately, her problems did not end there, for 3 weeks later, while walking in the parking lot of a nearby store, a robber pushed her down and ran away with her handbag. Marian was hurt and had to be rushed to hospital, where she was later told that she had lost her baby. After this incident, Marian became very depressed, as she would at times sit and reflect on how life is so fragile. One day, while sitting alone in a public park, thinking about her deceased husband, a little dog came and sat beside her. The dog stayed for a brief moment and then slowly walked away, making her feel depressed once more. About a year later, just as Marian was beginning to get her life back together, she was shocked when she got news that she had been diagnosed with a serious form of cancer and she had about 6 months to live. Marian could not believe how these unfortunate things happened to her in such a short time. While going through this rough period, she received an invitation to meet with military families and willingly accepted the request. At a military hall, she met mothers who had lost their sons or daughters in war, as well as a number of disabled veterans who shared their stories. As she listened to speeches about military women who had lost a loved one in combat, she started to feel their grief and loss. In days to follow, she began to keep in contact with the military community. Amid dying slowly, her compassion helped her to connect with people. However, knowing that she will eventually die, she would cry at times when reflecting on some of the sorrows in life, like sickness, disease, suffering, and death. Sadly, in weeks to follow, Marian grew weaker, and eventually she passed away. To those who loved her, her death was a subtle reminder of how life is so fragile, as you may be here today and gone tomorrow. Well, I hope you'll find something of interest in this fictional tale. This is J.R. Singh saying bye. Please subscribe.